I didn't actually record a proper intro for this video, but here's a couple of clips of me and Add-on trying to build a machine that will stop a warden from spawning.
Spawn on that. Okay. Back up. See, this is what I need.
Yeah, he has like 700 health, doesn't he?
He has like 500 health, I think.
How does he have more health than the... That makes no sense. The small little guy has more health than a big one.
All I have to do is destroy this block and we're good. Oh. Please work, please work, please work, please work.
Oh, it
Oh,
worked.
thank God.
Yeah, so we built the machine successfully, and then we started clearing out all of the things that could possibly spawn wardens. But I don't have any clips of that, so on to the next clip, I guess. Alright, so after a little bit of work, this is the first area that we have finished. I ended up working on refurbishing this area for only about a day, but this was still a lot of work. I got rid of all the cracked parts, I put in the soul lanterns, finished up this wall, and just made it look nice overall. So yeah, this is going to be the basic wall design for all these tunnels and everything. And in the meantime, we've started working on putting in like the villagers. Add-on started putting them in boxes and just working on getting them in.
I messed up.
How?
You know, they're kind of off-centered.
Oh yeah, well, I'll fix it. It's fine.
You gotta get this one in his thing too. This little goofy goober right here.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go back to working on fixing up these villagers and getting them all ready for a proper area. So yeah, see you back in a bit. Alright, so this is about a day later, and this is all the progress that we have done. The iron farm is completely finished, and I don't know if you can see it, but there are some iron golems that are burning up there. Not right now, but they will spawn in a second. But the system I set this up as is, if you see the dropper right in that little cove there, basically that drops down the iron and poppies and things and brings it over to this water stream. The water stream pushes it over here, and then it just goes into these chests, and then it goes into these chests, and then I can just take the iron out and trade with this guy who I moved over here so that way I could just sell him my iron, and I don't have to like go and try and find the toolsmith over at the main base. He's already here ready to be traded with, and then I'll probably have like a haul of them over here, but that's a project for another day. But yeah, I think that's basically all that I really wanted to worry about, and it's not super pretty, but that's a project I'll have to finish another day. So probably gonna AFK for a little bit, and we're gonna try and just start leveling up our stuff and getting more diamond stuff. So I'll be back in a little while. Alright, we cut to about a day later. This is basically everything that I've gotten done. The last clip I recorded did not have audio, but I did refurbish this entire building. None of the rest of this was here, but I'll explain that in a second. So we got our villagers here, and they will each buy iron from me for emeralds. So now I have an infinite supply of emeralds, so that's nice. And the iron farms, of course, still making iron ingots and producing iron golems. This is the water stream. Basically, if I didn't explain this already, it drops down, goes through here, but I just kind of decorated the water stream. So I just think it looks a little bit nicer. And the base, I have a couple other things. So if you remember correctly, I was talking to Add-on about getting these all centered and fixed up. Well, I kind of did that with some of them. So we have the efficiency 5 villager, and then we have a new villager which just sell protection 4 which will sell protection 4 for 22 emeralds, which is a very good deal. And then we got more guys we can sell iron to. This guy we eventually want to get so we can sell golden carrots. But yeah, slowly one by one I'm working all of these villagers into, you know, eventually kind of just being in their own little box, and we know where everything is, and it just kind of helps with productivity and how much we can get done. And I did actually buy a protection 4 book already, so that's pretty nice. You may also notice all the diamond armor, like I was explaining in the last clip, but it doesn't have audio.
I was gonna try and just gear. So I have actually done that pretty successfully. I could be sold a sword, but I'm not gonna waste the emeralds right now because I need them for things like protection and efficiency. And I'm gonna try and get a mending villager probably in the next episode because I think that we've wrapped this up for today. So, I mean, yeah. I think we got a lot of progress done today. We got an iron farm built. We got a villager spawner built. We got, you know, iron armor. You know, we got diamond armor, and we're getting pretty built up. And that means refurbishment will start soon. But in the next episode, I kind of want to build a mini game. So I have some ideas. But that is all for this episode. And I'm going to click punch, and hopefully I don't click on an iron golem. If I do, oh, I'm so dead. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye. I can't even hit him. Yeah, I'll do it for the content.